Who is joining this live broadcast. My name is Cheption Mutai. I operate this YouTube channel and I create content about freelance, media, technology, storytelling and business. So if you're looking for information or tips and expert advice on those lines, on freelance, media tech, storytelling and business, you can go to my channel and watch the videos that I have created there. And if you're new on this channel, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also take time to visit my website on cheption.com to learn more. Cheption is spelled as Cheptiony. Cheptiony. That is the name spelled on this YouTube channel. So you can visit my website cheptiony.com to learn more. There on cheptiony.com, I write articles, I post also video content that is on YouTube. I embed on that website, and on cheptiony.com also you can see what I do, the services that I offer here in Nairobi. So in a nutshell, I'm a video producer, digital video producer based here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much for watching this video, for visiting my YouTube channel today. Today is a Q&A Wednesday. If you have already subscribed to my YouTube channel and watched the videos that I have shared on my channel, you already know what I talk about. I share tips and expert advice on media, tech, storytelling, and business. And those are the areas that I would like you to ask me questions on. And also you can share with me what kind of videos would you like to see me create more. My initial vision for this channel was to create Kenyan content and share information about Kenyan technology, freelance space, business space, storytelling, and media. But with time, I sometimes go I go out of that, what I share, to share information that are relevant to you as an online freelancer or as an online freelancer. So in the comment section below, in the chat section below, you can ask any question and you can let me know where you are watching this live broadcast from. Thank you guys for joining this live broadcast. Today I'll be doing this every Wednesday from 10:30 p.m. in the night. Will be a Q&A Wednesday. You can ask me any question and I'll be able to respond. So in the next 30 minutes, I'll be responding to any question, but as I wait for the questions or any response from those watching online, I'd like to share some lessons that I have learned building my YouTube channel from the year 2021. So my background was this. In the year 2012, I started a YouTube channel. I started building a YouTube channel, but then I had no idea where my YouTube channel will take me to. And by the time, in the year 2012, that was the time I started a YouTube channel, I used to doubt my voice. Like I used to feel that my voice was not that, I was not that fluent when speaking English, but I did it anyway, the things that I was doing, and I was not actually informed on the guidelines or the community guidelines on YouTube. I used to post anything, and I remember at some point my YouTube channel was shut down, and I tried to appeal. 2 years later, I think it was shut down in the year 2013. I tried to appeal, but nothing happened, and that was the end of my YouTube channel. And that was the end of the vision I had on building a YouTube channel, because during those days, in the year 2012, you could get a lot of views or many views from just one video, because not many people was creating videos. But when my channel was brought down, and by that time, there was nothing like monetization. No one was actually monetizing on their YouTube channel. You could post videos about your business or marketing videos about your business, and that was it. You get views, but nothing was there was nothing beyond getting views on YouTube channel. But those people who created content and did it consistently from that time, at this point in life, I believe they are doing well in their channels because of consistency. But now I believe, out of experience, many people got their channels brought down because of maybe violating community guidelines or violating YouTube terms and conditions on what you can post on your channel and what you cannot post, in terms of respect, in terms of like those rules that YouTube has put in place, so that everyone watching or everyone visiting YouTube channel is respected. So away from that, the year 2018-19, I started again creating a YouTube channel. But that time, I created a YouTube channel for my company. I used to own a company that I closed it down so that I can focus with my current agency. So when I created this YouTube channel, my goal was to create content for that company with a vision of using the content to market the company, to motivate people or to inspire people, share tips on media and freelance and technology, but at the same time share my skills as a professional video producer. So I created a channel, but since I was not monetizing and it was costing me money to create information or to create content, and owing to the fact that along the way in the year 2020, I decided to close down the company or cease the company from operation, I had to close down the YouTube channel as well, because it was linked to the company's email. And that was the second time I attempted YouTube channel. But at that time, I used to have a YouTube channel, but I didn't have any content in it on a new personal email that I had created for a business that I had started back in the year 2013. So that was the time, in the year 2020, I decided now to restart my YouTube channel, to restart creating content for YouTube. Now with the knowledge of YouTube rules and guidelines, and also posting content that are purposed to certain community or certain audience or people. So 2020, I decided that I'll do content on freelance freelance and business. That was my goal because I am an entrepreneur. Secondly, I'm a YouTube content creator. So that was the time I decided to create content. But now the biggest barrier at the time was my confidence. I had to practice a lot before recording any video. I had to script before recording any video, and that was when I ordered what we call DSLR teleprompter. DSLR teleprompter uses your mobile phone to project the information that you're reading so that you can read on the screen. Like you are looking at the camera and you're reading a script from your phone using the teleprompter. That is a DSLR teleprompter. So it is called mobile teleprompter. So I ordered it on eBay and I received it. Then I started now creating content with a lot of confidence because I was good at scripting. So that is basically the history of my content creation journey or my content creation, building a YouTube channel, building my own brand. And unlike many people who overnight, like in a week, someone can start a YouTube channel and in 1 week they have more than 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers. For myself, it has taken me about now, I think 3 years of consistent content creation to get 4,500, 4,000 near to 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And I have done about 400 videos on my channel. You can check down here. So the things that I have learned all through in the back around from the year 2012, that's about 13 years, 13 years in the past, like 13 years ago, is that you never lose hope in what you intend to do in life. You just keep trying. Even if you are suspended, give yourself a second chance and come back with a lot of confidence and zeal. So sometimes also it takes a lot of pain. You have to go through pain in order to learn something and to learn to be disciplined. For example, I had to lose my YouTube channel in order to learn many rules and guidelines about YouTube or about posting content and sharing information on YouTube. So I had to go through a lot of pain with my channel getting suspended and not getting it back and more. And I have also learned over time that if you are creating a new niche in business, if you are creating a new audience, if you're building content around a new set of audience, it will take time for people to reach those people that you are targeting. For example, my content is targeted at content creators who studied media or who pursued media courses, or freelancers who are working digitally online, storytellers or people who write scripts, write articles, record videos and shares online. And my videos are targeted at business people, especially Kenyan business people, because this is the environment that I live in and operate my business in. So those are things that you have to look at, and look at why your YouTube channel maybe is not that fast, it's not growing faster because maybe the target audience, the people that you're targeting in your channel are not many people, or they take time to watch, or they come to your specific video because they are experiencing a problem in that line. So niching down, like understanding that concept gives me a lot of hope, because I know one day when I get enough people to share or to spread the gospel of my channel about freelancing, if they, for example, if someone recommends, because I see a lot of this happening every week, when someone watches a video, they share or they share with others. This helps my channel to grow because like-minded people attract one another. So in the chat section below here, let me know where you are watching this video from. And two, if you have a YouTube channel, do you have a YouTube channel? Are you a content creator? Let me know in the chat section below here. And if you have any question regarding to the information that I have shared on this live broadcast, let me know in the chat section below here. Ask any question. I'll be here for the next 7 minutes and I'll be responding to all the questions that you're asking here. So today as we speak, I have learned a lot from my YouTube channel. I have interacted with new people that I never knew I'll interact with because of this YouTube channel. I have also helped people from foreign countries to build their business here in Kenya, establish their business here in Kenya easily and faster. So I didn't know one day I'll be a business consultant, but here as we speak, I have consulted serious business people who are interested in setting up their shops here in Kenya, and I've helped them complete the process of setting up their shop. So thank you so much for joining me in this live broadcast. I see it's about 10:45. I'll be here for the next 6 minutes. And if you have any question regarding to building YouTube channel, freelancing here in Kenya online, or building a business here in Kenya, you can ask me. Also, you can visit my website on cheptionyi.com to learn more. You can visit my website, ask me any question. And also, if you are using AI, which AI tool are you using? Because today we are in a digitally free world where you can choose what to use and how to use it. So today I was talking about my life, and if you have any question regarding to this live broadcast, I'll be doing Q&A every Wednesday. I'll be doing question and answers every Wednesday here on my YouTube channel. So guys, I'll be here in the next 5 minutes. This live broadcast will be ending. So another lesson that I have learned in the process of building my YouTube channel is sometimes you burn out, because at some point when you are going through financial difficulty and you're creating content every week and sharing with people, and you're not getting the desired results, you burn out, and you maybe and it's good during those times when you've burnt out to take a break from creating content and focus on other things that are important to you. For example, if you own a business, sometimes you can get lost in creating content and forget about building the business that gives you that will give you more freedom and control over your life, and focus on creating content only. And I'm not saying content creation is a bad thing, or content creation is not a future-proof concept, but I'm saying content creation takes time to pay back. And if you put a lot of energy in creating content and creating many content, you may lose focus in building your business. So you can organize yourself and say, in a month, I want to create, say, 4 videos or 2 videos, depending on your schedule. And you can spend the rest of the days so that you don't pan out or feel that you are putting a lot of efforts on YouTube or creating content and you're not getting the results or the financial benefit that you deserve in creating content. Because at the end of the day, every one of us who are creating content for YouTube, they want to monetize on their content. They want to make money from that video they've created. They want to build relationships with those people who they have been speaking with or they are targeting. And if they don't get that relationship, or if they are not able to connect and build great relationships with those people they are talking to, they may feel discouraged and they may burn out in the process. So it's very important to take a break at some point when you feel discouraged or down, and you can come back anytime because YouTube is a free space you can utilize so long as you don't break the rules of YouTube or the guidelines that YouTube has put in place so that everyone is respected and the system is inclusive of everyone. So long as you're not abusing anyone, you're not talking about any person in a negative way, you can take a break and come back later with a lot of energy when you have everything in order. So that is a lesson that I have learned also, that at some point you burn out, but you have to take a break if you're looking at YouTube as a long term, because in a long term, YouTube is a compounding space whereby when the more content you create and the more consistency you put in place in creating the content, because in creating the content, you will be able in a long run to compound those content that you've created. For example, in a span of 5 years, if you create content every week, for example, 4 videos a week, that is 4 videos a month, that is about 48 videos a year, and in 5 years you have about 200 videos. 5 times 5 to 250 videos in 5 years. And if you create quality content, for example, you will be able to see the value that you've put in place. And if you build that passively for 10 years, that is about 500 videos, etc., etc. And if you do more videos, because as the time goes, you'll not be doing the same thing or the same number of videos every month. You'll be increasing. Probably sometimes you do more, sometimes you do less, sometimes you do shorts, sometimes you do live, sometimes you do other things. So as you build those, you will be doing what we call compound interest. And compound interest builds up as you build more content on your channel. And that is it for me on this video today. Now that there is no more questions on this live chat, I'll be closing this chat right now. And thank you so much for watching this live broadcast. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you got inspired by the information I've shared on this live broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. I hope to talk to you soon, God's willing. Bye-bye and take care. Like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel Visit my website on cheptiony.com to learn more. Up until next time, bye bye and take care. Wamekuja watatu wanne, saa zingine moja.